other. And I must also say is that having read through some of the transfer policy papers and presentation, I am not sure it addresses the issue of mitigating what we totally want low-income riders. It is one thing that has been presented. I believe that there could be, and possibly other options that we need to consider and do some investigation to find out. And I will be one encouraging the board to see if we can do that board perspective and bring back some more information of other options that we can consider to help mitigate this thing of low-income ridership in terms of transfer or affordability.
Now that was a good presentation that Dr. Bethel just made there, because he's absolutely correct. I mean, what makes you think that having more buses running on a line somehow benefits low-income riders in some kind of extraordinary way? Sure, they have to wait less time, but that's not a particular benefit to the population. I mean, it seems to me there's plenty of other options out there, like a low-income pass, which other cities have. You know, right here in this city, they've given out tickets to agencies somehow. I'm not sure how any person who's low-income accesses any of that. They have to be hooked in with some other agency to get them, and that's all very nebulous. TriMet's never really been clear about how somebody accesses their $1 million that they handed around to various agencies. But, you know, it seems to me like a low-income pass administered by TriMet would be the way to go. But of course, TriMet actually doesn't do anything, do they? They contract everything out. All their employee benefit stuff is contracted out. All their management stuff is contracted. TriMet managers these days are literally nobility. They don't really do anything. And I would love to be able to follow one of them, like McFarlane, around for 24 hours and see what he does. But, you know, his job and a lot of their jobs is strictly politics now. There's no productive value. So Bethel is right on the money with this. This strategy just seems like a fraud completely to me. I mean, to even address it as helping low-income riders seems fraudulent. I don't get any of it. I think, you know, it's just like everything else that comes out of them. You know, they come up with some marketing tool in order to push their agenda forward, and they come up, you know, they put their heads together over there and they figure out, now how are we going to get this agenda to be approved by the public? For instance, with their naming the bridge, you know, how do we get people to be supportive of the bridge? Well, we'll have this event, call it Naming the Bridge, and it's all happy and nice. And with this frequent service, well, they say in their minds, we need to restore frequent service. Now, how do we present that as being equitable? They make up some campaign about it. You see what I'm trying to say? It doesn't necessarily mean that any of it's true. It's just that they've decided on an action. Now they have to come up with a strategy to get the public behind it. And the public is constantly being manipulated by these TriMet executives. They don't seem to know it, but I know it because I study it.